So I reached out to my two older brothers and I said, do you get this I'm in trouble feeling and your mind racing at night, etc.? And they both went, yeah, that's normal. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if it is. I don't know, yeah, like, I know you're like older brother. Yeah. And so I went down the journey of therapy at like 18, 19 years old.
Wow, yeah.
And which petrified me because I'm like, what if they say I'm schizophrenic? You know, like I didn't know enough to know whether it was good or bad. So, you know, and we had schizophrenia in the family, so I was like, oh, I'm really worried about, you know, maybe it's contagious, you know, like it's just an absolute moron at that age. Yeah. I really liked him too, so I don't know, do I have it? And it was this whole, that stigma, right? I talk to people and everyone's like, shh, don't worry about it. You know, what are you talking about? No, you're fine, and just suck it up. And I was like, so in my own time and, you know, with my partner at the time, she was always supportive, and she never knew it. She had pretty balanced sort of level-headedness, you know, which obviously helped me at the time because I'd feel like I need to lash out at something and she'd always bring me back. But I didn't like that lack of control of those feelings, right, and emotion of being impulsive. And the funny thing about it was they'd given me more homework and I was never good at homework. So they'd go home and try this, and then that would actually exacerbate that anxiety feeling because I'm like, now I'm letting down these therapists. Now I'm not good enough. You know, like, so that I kind of played with that over like the next 10 years, and I had doctors giving me Xanax and Valium and, you know, which my friends loved. That was weird.
And you made loads of money. So thanks.
No, I was never smart enough to. I was like, yeah, sure, have some. But it was more along the lines of, you know, I didn't like the way they made me feel. Right, I was just doped out, and the first time I had a Xanax, though, I will admit, I was just like, "Oh, this is how other people feel." It's all quiet in there, and I was just like, "This is sick." Yeah, and then I was like, "Oh, this is bad." I quickly realized I was like,
"I've done nothing for 4 days."
Yeah, I missed my 27th birthday, and I remember telling a mate about it. I was like, "Oh, no wonder you guys like." So I never got into drugs, right? I avoided it like the plague because I always said I was just keeping it together sober. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't need anything to push me over the edge or...
That's good emotional intelligence at a young age.